Hi, it's Doug. Today, I want to share my experience with how clients choose a lawyer. And it comes up in the context of we're buying a new house and moving to South Carolina, and I asked our mortgage guy, do you know any local lawyers? Because my network didn't know anybody, and he gave me three names. So he didn't give me any contact information. He just gave me three names. So that was the first problem. So that's fine. I go on the internet and I look up the first person's name and I click on their first link, and it says the WordPress site is broken. I click on another link, can't find them. Okay, I move on. Lesson number one. Here's the first person on the banker's list. And when I go to find them, their website is broken and the other three links, I can't find them. I'm moving on. That's it. Second lawyers. I found their website. They were easy to find. First name. 28 Google reviews, not all of them perfect. Went to their website. The website was very clear that what they did was real estate closings and family law and estate law or something like that. But I'm looking for real estate law, and it was the first thing. And I flipped around the site and I saw nice pictures. I got a sense of their office, of their people. And so that was good. So I went to try to contact them, and there's no listing of the lawyer's individual contact information. There's simply a phone number. They clearly want you to call them, but it's 7 o'clock in the morning when I'm doing this work, so I'm not on the phone. I send a note to the admin and ask them to get in touch with me. I'll let you know how that worked out. But I'm kind of optimistic. They seem like they have good reviews. So I went to the third name, which was the name of a firm, not an individual. So I researched the firm, and the first thing that pops up is personal injury, criminal defense, estate planning, family law, and real estate. Well, I don't want it to be the last thing on their list. They're clearly about personal injury, criminal defense, and they threw in estate planning and stuff like that. So which one are you going to want to talk to? I know I want to talk to the second one because they were easy to get in touch with, I hope, and they clearly do what I do. So this is my experience, and it reinforces that, one, your technology has to work for that first person. Number two, when somebody comes to your website, they're looking to see if you can solve the problem they have right then quickly, and they want to know that that problem is near the top of the list of what you do. And the corollary is, if you're going to have somebody like a connector source, like a bank representative, send information to clients when they ask about who would be a good lawyer, you should have something they can send with your contact information, and it should have an email address. By the way, I also asked my realtor for the same information and did not receive a response for 3 days, and I'm moving on. So this is about how you get in contact, how you prioritize, and making sure that the people who see your people before they see you are primed to answer the questions when they come up. And I don't mean to say anything negative about any of these people. It's just my experience, and it was this morning that I did it, and I thought it'd be helpful to share that. In a future video, I will share my thoughts on how the experience went from here. And I'm kind of fascinated about this to see it, since I teach this stuff, to see it from the perspective of the client and see how it was handled. Oh, and by the way, there's one other thing. Before I went to the broker, I went to the State Bar Association, to their referral service, and I filled in the information, including my zip code, and they gave me one option for a lawyer who did call me back, and his practice was 2.5 hours away from the place where I'm buying the house. So I'm sure there are lawyers on the referral service that are in the area I'm buying the house, but they didn't come up either. So take that for what it's worth. Check your website, make sure it works. Check it from a browser that is not yours so it loads. You got to have a website that works. Give your people who are referring you the information on how to make the referral, and make it easy to find you by email directly, not just by a phone number or an admin at law firm XYZ.